Hey girl.
Howdy, 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 my beautiful Virgo. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading, Virgo, for the week of January 2022. All right. So if you enjoy this tarot reading today, let me know which cards resonate with you and how, because that's how we keep up with you, Virgo. As well as if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, Virgo, I would appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it helps me out more than you ever possibly can know. Virgo, be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Virgo, to get the full spectrum of what's going down for you, your life in specific. As well, Virgo, be looking for the secret code word that's going to be popping up somewhere in this video, so you get write it down in the comments below and get entered into a chance to win a completely free reading by me, darling. All right, so let's jump right into your tarot reading here today for this week, Virgo. Let's see what's going down for you guys at this current point in time, Virgo. All right, starting out y'all's energy, we have the Ace of Swords coming in here. Ready or not, here Virgo comes, darling. All right, definitely something coming in quickly for you guys, Virgo. Ace of Swords is a very beautiful blessing of a card. Five of Pentacles coming in here. Oh, are we speaking too soon, darling? Let's get one last one. We have the King of Pentacles coming in here. All right, Virgo. Back of the deck. Okay, this changes up everything. Back of the deck is the Fool card coming in for you, Virgo. Okay, so let's get down and dirty. Well, we don't have to get dirty, I suppose, unless you want to. Anyways, Virgo, just playing half. Virgo, so the messages that are coming in for you guys, I feel as if some of you guys, Virgo, with that Fool energy here, it's my favorite tarot card, as I'm sure as many of y'all's as well, Virgo. I feel as if you guys, Virgo, you're about to be receiving some type of chance, or the opportunity is already presented to you, Virgo, of like taking a leap of faith. I do feel as if some of you guys are hanging back a little bit. And I think it's because of this Five of Pentacles. I feel like some of you guys, Virgo, are being overtly critical of yourselves, or maybe just in the sense of feeling extremely hopeless, where it's just like you have, like, you want your next decision, you want your next choice that you make, Virgo, to really bring forth some abundance into your life, to bring some sense of security for you. I see that's especially because of this King of Pentacles. Like, you're really wanting to, the next thing that you put energy into or go forward with and invest your energy into, Virgo, you want it to be good. And so it's just like, you know, with this Five of Pentacles energy, I kind of feel like that's the energy a lot of you guys might be relating to currently. I feel like that's where you're at currently. And the Five of Pentacles, it's not a very happy card, right? I mean, it's a card of anxiety, very much so in your head, and just feeling as if it's known as the card for being left out in the cold. But I feel like in this dynamic for you, Virgo, it's more this sense of where it's like you feel as if that, like, the universe or your spirit, your people's spirit guides will take care of them, but like when it comes to you in specific, Virgo, you feel as if you're like the outlier, or the universe won't take care of you, or as like even you might convince yourself that your spiritual team's not there to help you in the way that other people's spiritual teams help them. You know, it's definitely in this sense, Virgo, where it's like I really want to just take y'all by the shoulders and just shake you, Virgo, honestly, because it's like with this Full energy here. Now, this is the card that, you know, I personally know when something's coming in inverted or not, just intuitively, Virgo, but I want to point out, I never pointed out, but I will in this case with the Fool card, this was inverted for you, Virgo. So I really feel strongly that it's like y'all are just so, you're so in your head, Virgo. You're so in your head, and you're just, it's like, because you need this next thing to work out good, you need this next action that you take to be profitable, to bring forth some sense of security for you, that you almost like choose to not make a decision or take a chance with anything because you care so much. And that's not a bad thing, but it's almost as if, like, because you're putting all your eggs into this one final basket, you're never actually taking that basket anywhere. Does that make sense? So it's like for you, Virgo, I feel this strong message of just telling you guys, like, you already know what you need to do. I feel you already know what you need to do. You already know how to either make your money or who to open up to, if you should open up to anyone new or anything like that, Virgo. But you guys need to develop a better sense of opinion of yourself, I feel, with that Five of Pentacles. Personally, I mean, I could be wrong, darling, but I get this sense here where it's just like yeah, I just want to say, Virgo, I want to be that person that reminds you just who exactly you are. You know, maybe some of you guys don't need that reminder, but sometimes it's nice just to hear it from an outside source of just like how you have the strong potential in bringing forth that abundance, right? Yeah, you have the Five of Wands, frustration and opposition, darling. Can I speak? Virgo, can I speak? I feel as if y'all have just been going, and I feel like it's kind of similar to what I tapped into y'all's energy beforehand, Virgo. Y'all have really just been going through it, Virgo. You've been dealing with opposition after opposition, and that's probably why you guys feel as if like you're so scared to make another choice or doing anything now, because it's like every time you take a step forward, like you crack some type of eggshell that you didn't even know it was existing beforehand, Virgo. And so now you're just in this place of being like, because you consistently had all these like things thrown your way, and just like always be like, you always end up regretting the step that you make or moves that you make in your life. Now you're in this place of being like, well, shoot, I don't want to do anything now. I don't want to take action anywhere or anything like that, because you know, every time you do, something happens, right? And so Virgo, I feel as if, you know, it's easier said than done, right? Obviously, when we deal with a lot of hardship in our life, like, it's understandable. So I don't want this to come off as me being dismissive towards you, Virgo, but I am trying to tell you, darling, that I feel so strongly that it's like, it's like, sometimes just you have a bad streak of luck, darling, right? And while that doesn't make it any better for your current situation, don't allow these past obstacles to spook you out and start making you question your own self-worth and just your own potential, Virgo, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. All right. We have the Queen of Cups coming in here for you, darling. And then Virgo, we have the Ten of Swords coming in, darling. And then, honey, we have the Page of Swords coming in for you, Virgo. Back of the deck is the Strength card as well. Man, Virgo, I am so sorry, man. I am so sorry. That's really what I want to tell you guys, is I'm so sorry, because it's like I see you guys consistently trying to keep up a strong front. Not trying, you have been keeping a very strong front. No matter what has happened in your life, Virgo, you have really not allowed that to fully defeat you. I feel like you guys have just been going through such a period of hardship in your life, Virgo. You know, I'm not going to say it's like a lesson or what have you, right? Because it's like, I mean, I feel like we all know that things happen in our lives to teach us something, or at the very least, you can always learn something. Learn that voice crack, honey. Am I having puberty again, Virgo? We can always learn something or take something from a situation that's happened to us, whether that be good or perceived bad, right? I see you guys, Virgo, really just like, you're trying so hard just to keep your head afloat, just trying to look forward, keep your head forward and trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel as if some of you Virgos are having such a hard time trying to see that light anymore, or trying to keep your head up to look for that light. I feel like some of you guys, Virgo, are starting to give up on hoping that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But the thing is, the Ten of Swords brings forth this message where it's like, yes, darling, it's graphic. You've gone through a lot of pain. You've gone through a lot of hardships. But Tens represents closures to cycles, Virgo. All right. So it also represents that you're about to be having, it's like, yeah, all this heaviness happened, but it's like, best way, I'm technically from Florida, even though I consider myself a Texan now. But when I was a kid living in Florida, Virgo, we would have we still do have hurricane seasons in Florida every single year. And so it's like, yeah, you have all that chaos during a hurricane, right? But then after the fact of a hurricane, then there's like that sense of, it's an energy you can't really explain unless you go through it, where it's just like, or a better example, I guess, would be like a volcano, right? After a volcano, you know, the chaos and burning and hotness, lava, magma, and all that, honey, right? After that, then beautiful stuff starts blooming. Now, I know it can kind of sound corny, Virgo, and I do apologize for that, but I feel like that's kind of your storyline, where it's just like, y'all went through your hurricane season. Y'all went through your period of like a volcano, where it's like a lot of things are erupting in your life and just a lot of hardships and very hard for you to just keep going every single day, right? It's a full-time job sometimes just to even wake up, right, honey? And I feel that pain. That's why I want to say is like, I'm sorry. I know I have nothing to do with this, Virgo, but it's just like, I really do understand as to why you just are tired, darling. You're just tired, right? And so coming in here, Three of Swords as well, card of pain. Like, you're getting nothing but pain here, Virgo, of what's been going down for you, darling. And I'm just so sorry. That's all I can really say is I'm sorry. But Nine of Cups coming in here, contentment and satisfaction is what the card itself says. But by definition, the Nine of Cups comes in as a wish, wish being granted for you, Virgo. I really just feel strongly in that, y'all, you know, the Strength card is the card of shadow work, darling. And shadow work is known to like tap into parts of yourself that you're not normally comfortable with, to help you accept that shadow aspect of yourself, right? Learning from things in your life. And so it's kind of like the epitome of that, where it's just like y'all went through a very rough period of just lessons, Virgo, unfortunately. But I can tell you in these cards where it's just like, yes, you have all this pain here and all this, right? Even right now, Virgo, some of y'all might be tapping into this reading from after just receiving some more bad news or just heaviness in general, right? And just that period of struggle. But darling, I can tell you just based off of these cards, right, with that Ten of Swords, closures to cycles, Nine of Cups coming in here, you guys have positivity coming in. It's like right before you give up, darling, right? You're no longer trying to push forward through this dark tunnel. You're going to be seeing toward, I almost called you, I did call you Taurus. You're going to be seeing, Virgo, apologize, the light starting to show at that end of the tunnel. You guys have been trying so hard and really, you know, keeping your head up, trying to look for out in the distance for that, hoping for that light. And I'm telling you, Virgo, that it's about to be happening for you. You're about to be catching a break. All right, Virgo. So let's continue on for your third and final row now, darling, for my beautiful Virgos. We have the Death card coming in here. I like this a lot. You know, this is another card affirming that, you know, the end of a cycle in your life, Virgo. This is one of the times that you really want to be welcoming that in, darling. We have the Eight of Pentacles because you're up leveling, darling. I always say the Eight of Pentacles, you know, by definition, it's known as the card of going back to school and elevating yourself, your knowledge. And so in this dynamic, it's like Eight of Pentacles coming in. You have that closure with that Death card, right? And then you have this elevating energy with this Eight of Pentacles of where it is that you're going from that closure. So you're going up, right? I see an increase in finances for many of you Virgos, if that's been the anxiety for you. And darling, come on now. I love it when I'm good at my job, honey. Ace of Pentacles coming in here. Yes, definitely for a lot of you Virgos have been going through some type of financial hardship, I feel. And then back of the deck is the girl, I heard some vicious thunder. That caught me off guard. Then we have the Ten of Wands in the back of the deck. Girl, that voice crack now, I'm a mess. So another card of closures to cycles, this period of heaviness. You know, a lot of you guys probably wouldn't be able to identify with just the artwork of this deck alone. That's probably how you've been looking, like you've been feeling for quite some time, where it's just like day after day, just trudging along just with this heaviness here. Tens representing closures to cycles, Death card coming in here. You're getting all these cards to endings and closures, Virgo. So again, this period of struggle for you guys is going to be coming to an end. All right, so it's just like, yeah, I can't stress this enough. I know this is probably just coming off as like one of those readings being like, oh, just chin up, you know, especially when you're going through something rough, right? The last thing you want to hear is like someone being overly optimistic and be like, oh, things are gonna get better, you know, lessons, da 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 da. I get it, Virgo. Trust me, I get it more than you ever possibly could know. But you know, I'm telling you, these cards are just telling out the same storyline of that, where it's just like you're about to have this period of struggle ending, especially for those that have been going through some financial distress. You have the Star card coming in here, darling. Harmony and renewal, right? A wish being, you know, again, this is another card of a wish being granted. This is the card of receiving like healing, heavy healing from this wish being granted, right? So in this analogy, you know, I always was saying, like, in terms of financial struggle, you know, you receive some really good news about some financial matter, that you get the job, or, you know, some income comes in your way. And it's like, whatever comes your way, it stirs such an emotional response from you, Virgo, because of like this struggle that you were going through up until that point. All right. So it's just like, no matter which way you twist and turn this, Virgo, it's an extremely positive sign for you. You're going to be having an extremely healing moment, Virgo. We have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Rings in this deck, generosity and assistance. Someone's going to be coming in and helping you out in some way financially, whether it's financially or just helping, just assisting you in general, Virgo, and just whatever your pursuits and whatever it is that you have been struggling with. Even Miss Tulip's coming in here for some emotional support for you, Virgo. And then we have the Queen of Cups coming in twice for you, authentic and virtuous. So Queen of Cups, as a tarot reader, you'll see this as a card where it's like you have good people around you. So you have this Queen of Cups that came in twice for you, Virgo, which is just really a sign. Like, I feel like someone in your circle, whether it's from the past or present, I do feel the need to bring up from the past. Someone's going to be coming in from your circle, Virgo, to really help you out and to give you some blessings, right? Queen of Cups is also kind of like keeping your eye on the prize, because the Queen of Cups is the only queen that actually is a queen that's not holding a cup. Actually, it's a trophy if you were to look at the card. So it's like, especially with those two cards talking about a wish being granted for you, Virgo, it's so much like, from some of you, maybe y'all have just been wishing for like better financial situations, but for others of you, you've been wishing to catch a break in some specific narrative, really wanting something to work out in a set way. And you haven't lost focus in trying to have it manifest in that way. And it's going to be happening, is what I want to be telling you, Virgo. All right. So let's get into your animal oracle card. We have the White Raven Spirit 66. In old school numerology, you would round this out to be 3. You would add the numbers together until one singular digit. So it would be 3 numerology. Trust in magic, White Raven Spirit coming in here, Virgo. All right. So this is letting you know that spiritual forces are at play here, trying to bring forth this abundance into your life. I feel as if you guys have been doing any type of manifestation ritual or what have you, Virgo, it's happening, right? I even want to tell you guys to put in some effort into doing some type of manifestation ritual, even if it's small. It doesn't have to be something grandiose. So I forgot if I told you guys already, Virgo, but go ahead and write down the number 3 numerology to look up later, because that number itself also has messages for you. All right, Virgo. And then your crystal or stone to be, come on now, citrine is one of my favorite stones. Citrine is the stone. I forget the actual like terminology people use for it, but citrine is the stone of manifestation and abundance. If you ever do any type of ritual work or working with crystals, or if you look up any type of money magic or anything like that, Virgo, you always will see citrine come in without fail. So really, this has turned into unexpectedly such a positive reading, especially for those that have been going through some type of financial distress, Virgo. So I'm really happy for y'all in that way. It's like, keep your head up, Virgo. You guys have a lot of really just abundance and just coming in for you guys, darling. So I don't feel like I need to I don't feel like I need to pull any other cards now, Virgo. I really hope this message brings forth some love and some sense of hope for you guys, Virgo, because I see all the pain, I see all the struggle that you guys have been going through, darling, and I just want you to know that, again, that period of struggle is coming to an end. All right, Virgo, I love you all so much. If you enjoyed this tarot reading today, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. If you want to book a private to personal reading with me, Virgo, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All of that just being Simply Welcome. And yeah, I will be connecting with you, Virgo, sometime in the near future, darling. All right.